Hey everyone, this is Laura Tolumbus at Attuned Yoga Wellness, and today is Wednesday, December 5th. So we are 5 days into December, and I don't know about you, but I don't know how we got to December, but here we are, and I just realized this was not in my ear. Um, and yeah, this time of year tends to lead to major amounts of overwhelm, major amounts of stress, major amounts of disconnect. And so I want to talk a little bit about Ayurveda today because I feel like that word can be really elusive and confusing, and most people hear it and go, okay, that's some weird Sanskrit word, and I have no idea what that is or what you're talking about. So uh, Ayurveda, it means life wisdom, it means life science, it means life truth, depending on how you want to define it. It is the sister science of yoga. So in reality, these two facets, the yoga practice um, and this practice of Ayurveda, they go hand in hand. Ultimately, what happens when you start to practice yoga, if you already have a practice or if you haven't started practicing yet, when you start to move your body in that way, when you start to move your body with your breath and you start to open up the channels of the body and the energy channels of the body, things start to move, things start to transition. You start to feel a little bit different. And things get dislodged energetically, they get dislodged. Your emotions start to move. Sometimes you feel more than you had felt initially, physically, emotionally, mentally. And so Ayurveda comes in and gives it this counterpart so that you're not just sort of left out in the middle of nowhere dealing with all of these things that are shifting and not knowing what to do with it or how to look at it. So um, Ayurveda essentially teaches you how to have a body. And we're really not taught how to have a body in the Western world. Like maybe, your parents, I hope they taught you good hygiene, and I hope they taught you, certain things like brush your teeth every morning and floss your teeth. And that's kind of the extent of the training we get. We don't really learn about why we do certain things at certain times. We don't really learn, how to eat in order to nourish our specific body type, or the things that are showing up, our experiences, our attributes. There are certain things that, some people need that other people do not need. Ayurveda is based on the idea and the concept that we are basically the embodiment of the five elements. We are earth, we are water, we are fire, we are air, we are space. We are the earthiness of our physical body. We are our bones, we are our teeth, our nails, our muscles, our tissue. We are our digestion. We are that digestive fire that is literally processing and assimilating everything we take in. We are the air we breathe, that inhale and that exhale. We are made of water, 90 something percent. I don't even know exactly the percentage, but that percentage actually decreases as we age. Aging is actually a process of dehydration. And so all of these, and we are in space, right? We are taking up space and we are in space, and the body holds space. And so we are the microcosm of the macrocosm. We hold all of those attributes, we hold all of those elements. And the beauty of it is we are all take form in a slightly different way. So we don't hold those elements in the same way. And based on that, we start to create, who we are and our ways of being. And basically these five elements, they trickle down into these three doshas. So I'm actually not going to get too much more into that part right now because I am going to do an online workshop to give you guys really sort of more in-depth stuff in regards to this because I feel like it's important. But the reality is when you start to feel the overwhelm and the anxiety and the stress of this season, that is a vata imbalance. So the three doshas, I will tell you this part, the three doshas that form from the five elements are vata is air and space, pitta is fire and water, and kapha is earth and water. And so we are all three. We're all five elements, and we are all three doshas. But the reality is we tend to be more two or one of those doshas than the others. So there's an order. There's a stacking order. And I actually like to look at each person through the lens of the elements rather than the doshas, because I feel like it actually gives me more information. But depending on your dosha and depending on your constitution, because those doshas are essentially your constitution, then, different things are going to affect you. If you can't think straight, if you keep losing everything, if you get overwhelmed and anxious, if you can't pull it together, that is a major vata imbalance. Okay, when your thoughts whirl, when you can't focus, that is a vata imbalance. When you get so angry and literally like enraged, that is a pitta imbalance. If your body is physically hot, so it shows up in different ways. If you have a kapha imbalance, you might feel depressed, you might feel weighed down, you might feel melancholy, sad, you might feel sluggish, like you can't move, like you can't get motivated. So these are certain imbalances that happen in certain people. And again, there are so many details that come with all this information. So I can't get into all of it right this second. But I do want to give you the opportunity today to kind of feel into your body, to feel into how you feel. And then we can go further into this. I think I'm going to schedule that workshop for next Friday, December 14th. And I will keep you posted on that, because it will be virtual. It will be like this, and it will be via video. So everybody, too many thoughts in my head. All right, come take a comfortable seat. I want to tell you too much right now, and it never works. All right, so feel your body. So that, what just happened to me, that's a vata imbalance, right? I have so much information coming in. It's also a little bit of a pitta imbalance, because I want to give you everything right now, exactly how it should be. But, I can't give you that right now. So feel into your body, feel your sitting bones, feel the body connect. If you want to close your eyes, close your eyes. If you do not want to close your eyes, do not close your eyes. Okay. So as you exhale, I want you to anchor that feeling of being uplifted off the ground, disconnected. That's the vata. That's the air and space. Can you exhale to find the ground? Can you exhale to find your connection to your sitting bones, to the seat? I'm laughing at Rob saying, tell us too much. Yeah, bad habit. All right, so breathe. Feel the connection. Feel your body. Okay, feel your muscles. Feel your bones. The muscles engage the bones. They hold you up. Your bones are holding you up. Your muscles and bones and tendons and ligaments, they are holding you. They are supporting you. I want you to feel that internal support system. That is your earth. Okay, feel that connection, not only through your sitting bones into wherever you're sitting, but literally inside, feel your earth. Because we don't find stability just by rooting down into where we're at, but we find it by rooting in. Okay, so feel your connections. And then find the breath. Find your air moving through space. Feel the air moving into your lungs. Feel it expanding your lungs. Feel the back of your body. Feel the back of your lungs. We hold 60% of that breath capacity in our back bodies, and we very, very rarely feel into that spot. We don't usually access that part of the lung. So feeling into that back bottom tip, it's right around that back bottom rib. So as you feel the breath move into the lungs, know that yes, your breath is moving into your lungs. That's how it's physically happening. But that oxygenated breath is moving into your blood, which is made of water. And you're moving the breath through the blood. down into your toes, down into your fingers, down up into your brain, into your muscle. So the blood goes into the brain and then to the muscle tissue. So feel that pathway. Can you start to feel into how your body is literally working moment to moment? Not to make you crazy, but just to give you just a little more access to your own awareness. So feeling into that connection, feeling your breath, not just moving into your lungs, but moving down into your toes and up through the crown of your head and out into your fingertips. Feeling the body breathe. And then what happens to your body after just a few moments of this type of focus? Do you want to jump out of your skin and run out of the house? Or do you feel more settled? Do you feel more connected? Your nervous system comes back in. Your nervous system, which, very often in times of overwhelm and stress, our nervous system is, 10 feet out of our bodies. Can you draw it back in? Can you draw back into connection? Is there anything else happening physically in the body that you want to notice? Is your belly growling? Are you hungry? If it is, that means your digestive fire is ready. It's ready to work. It's ready to receive nourishment and food. If it's not grumbling at you, then you're probably not really hungry. Can we start to notice the wisdom that the body offers? Can we feel into the connection? Can we start to notice the qualities of sensation? And can we start to notice the qualities of our experience? We are in the season of air and space. Fall into winter is Vata season. How is that showing up? There's an increased mobility. Is your skin drier? Are you having trouble sleeping? Are you having trouble staying focused and connected? Breathe in, notice the qualities. When we can notice the qualities of our experience, then we get really good at discerning what we need. When we just move through life in the same way all the time, we're forgetting to really focus, tune into our awareness, and then move from a place of discernment. What do I need right now? So breathing in, exhaling out completely, feeling that rise and fall. Allowing the rise and fall of the breath to draw you inward. Just to reconnect to that inner support. And then draw your hands into prayer in front of your heart. Sealing any intentions you're holding here. Honoring the wisdom of your body. Honoring how the body works. Honoring the wisdom and the information you are being shown. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale completely. Gently bowing your head to your heart and to your body, to your mind, to everything that you hold here. And go ahead and release your hands and open your eyes. So hopefully after you meditate, you feel a little bit more connected, you feel a little bit more grounded, a little more steady. That's more of that earth quality. It's more of that kapha quality. And so honoring that, honoring what the experience offers you and really noticing it so that, when you do feel like things are moving too quickly and like you need a moment of pause, you remember how it affects you. And then you can use it as, a tool, as a way to bring you back into connection. So, so this is essentially this is like a quick overview of Ayurveda, but, in my one-on-one coachings, that's usually what we go through is, how and what, is affecting you and what you're doing and your daily habits and your rituals, and how to shift those things to, bring you deeper into a place of focus and give yourself what you really need. So, and I will post information about that workshop as soon as I completely figure it out. But next Friday, December 14th. If you have time, if there's a time that is ideal for you, let me know, because I can be a little bit flexible. But it will most likely be sometime in the morning into early afternoon. All right, you guys have a great day. Thank you for being here, and I will see you and talk to you soon. Okay, bye.